Hey there, my name's Logan. I'm a technical instructor here at DBT Labs, and this video is intended to help anyone looking to develop inside of DBT Cloud in a project that is connected to Databricks. What you see here is the DBT Cloud landing page. Yours may look a little bit different depending on what's been set up already with your organization, but we're going to be focusing on setting up our credentials in our project to ensure that everything we're doing in cloud is being recorded in GitHub and is being built inside of Databricks. If you look up here in the right, inside of DBT Cloud, you'll see this cog. This is where we're going to navigate to all of our settings for our profile and make sure that things are connected the way we need them to be. We're going to click on Profile Settings, and it will take us to this page. As you scroll down, the first place we're going to stop is this Linked Accounts section. This is where we're going to be linking to our Git provider and making sure that everything that we're doing inside of Cloud is associated with our Git account. Here at DBT, we use GitHub, so that's what I'm going to be linking now. Keep in mind that once you click this link button, there may be a little bit of redirection. It may ask for permission to log into GitHub via DBT Cloud, and you're going to want to grant that. Again, this is ensuring that this GitHub account is being recorded and all of the changes that I'm making are being connected to my account. Once this connection is established, we're going to go down here to this credentials section. Inside of the credentials section, you'll see maybe just one project or maybe multiple projects. Again, depending on the organization and how things are set up. What we're going to hone in here is this DBT Databricks tutorial. If you click on the DBT Databricks tutorial, it's going to show you your credentials page. This is, again, your Databricks connection to ensure that DBT Cloud has permission to get into Databricks and start building out tables, establishing views, making sure that everything that we're doing here in development is actually being built inside of our warehouse as well. If you navigate to the bottom right, you'll see this edit button. And by clicking the edit button, it's going to give us access to enter our personal development credentials. Now, Databricks makes this really easy. All we need to provide to DBT Cloud is a personalized user token from Databricks itself. What we're going to do is we're going to pivot quickly to Databricks. Inside of Databricks, once you've logged in, this is our landing page. And if you go up to the top right to your account, you'll click this dropdown and select User Settings. Inside of User Settings, we have a couple different options. What we're going to be focusing on is Access Tokens. This Access Tokens section is going to allow us to generate a token and give DBT Cloud access to our username inside of Databricks and begin generating things for us. If you click this Generate New Token, it's going to ask us what the token is for. I'm going to say DBT Cloud Demo, and notice that there is a lifetime. All of the tokens that are generated inside of Databricks are going to have a lifetime. You can edit this if you want. We can keep it 90 days. We can keep it 9 days if we want. This is how long we will have access to this specific token. Keep in mind that this will expire. You will have to come back out to Databricks and generate a new token, navigate back to your credentials, and update that token. But this is how we do that. Add a comment, select the lifetime days, and we're going to click Generate. Once we generate, Databricks is going to give us a new token. Each token is going to be totally unique, and it's only going to show us once, right? We will not be able to see this again once it's been generated. So be sure to copy your token, and then we're going to click Done, and you'll see that it's recorded here. DBT Cloud Demo, it tells us when it was created, and it also tells us when that token will expire. Now that we have our token, let's navigate back to DBT Cloud, and let's put it in. I put my token in here, and the rest of this is going to default. My schema will default to DBT _ my username, and my target name is going to stay as default. Typically, the only thing you'll need to change in this section is just your token. Let's hit save. I want to remind you, before we move on, that this development credentials is very simple to update. Your token inside of Databricks will likely expire. When it expires, you'll simply need to navigate back to this profiles page, click on the project credentials that you need, click edit, and update the token here. Once that's been done, we've linked up our Git account, we've established our credentials inside of Databricks, and we should be ready to begin developing inside of dbt Cloud. To give it a shot, make sure everything's working as we intend it to, we're going to click on this Develop tab. It's going to ask us to restart the IDE. Anytime you've updated any sort of connection information, dbt is going to restart the IDE just to make sure that all the connections are up to date and everything is working as we intend it to. So let's go ahead and restart the IDE. All right, we're now into our project and we're ready to start developing. There are a couple things we want to do just to make sure that that access token that we added was correct and that we do have access to our Databricks account. Keeping in mind, I'm in the demo branch currently. It's possible that in the first time you load in, you'll be in the main branch. All you'll need to do is click here and click Change Branch, or this button will say Create Branch. Create a branch so that you can begin developing. Once I'm in the branch that I want, I'm going to click Create New File, and this is just a quick way for me to test and make sure that all of my connection information is correct. I'm going to type Select One, and I'm going to click Preview. Keep in mind that this Preview button inside of dbt is taking the query that we've written, and it's sending it to our warehouse, and it's querying that query inside of Databricks itself. So if I were having an issue with my token or any of my database information that's been input, it would let me know here. I would get an error message. Instead, I got returned one row, and I have my select one. A couple troubleshooting issues. If you do this select one, if you begin trying to query inside of dbt Cloud and you're getting errors, it's possible that you will need to be enrolled in a specific group that grants you access to read and write inside of the different schemas and catalogs that exist inside of Databricks. It's also possible that your token has expired, keeping in mind that all of our tokens have an expiration date. If you ever run into an expired token, again, all you have to do is click this cog, navigate to our profile settings, back to our credentials, click on our project, click Edit, and input a new token from Databricks.